dreary, innit? Hello everybody, welcome back to Chaz Draycott Media and welcome to another episode here on Gran Turismo 2. Now last time out what we did was buy ourselves a wonderful little Acura Integra. We took on the US Nationals and to be honest we did quite well considering the car has less than 200 horsepower. There is the little beast itself. Absolutely in love with it, I am. But if we look down here, that's not enough money for what we want to do. We need to win the last race in the US Nationals to then progress. However, with this car having such little power, it's not quite going to get the job done. So we either do this thing up or we get a new car. I'd rather do the former, to be honest with you. So what we're going to do, unfortunately, it gets to this point in the game where we have to grind a little bit here. So what I'm actually going to take the Integra for is a quick run through a different series that isn't in this bit. We're going to take it for a run out in the Clubman Cup. So this championship features some decent circuits, Rome Short, Grindelwald and then Rome again. I'm not going to do the same race 3 times. I'll run through the whole series in this car and see how we get on. Well, that's a promising start. It's like double the size of all the other cars in the race. Hey, up, whoa. Maybe double the size, but it's not as quick as that little thing. Whoa. The AI never changes. Excuse me, I didn't know. One out of 3. Money. Okay, so Grindelwald. I hate this place. Whoa. I really am looking forward to seeing what this Integra will be like with more power, actually, because it's really quick against things like this. Maybe not as quick as that, though. Whoops. Whoops. Whoa, it got a bit messy. VTEC. Up. Yes. Oh, we only just got that one, but we did it. 2 out of 2. Come on. Looks like the Integra's more of a giant killer than we thought. Last one. This is for 7 grand. So this is really going to help our purse. I don't own a purse. Okay, we may struggle here power-wise. Because even our original RX-7 with 202 horsepower struggled here. I underestimated the task of the Clubman Cup, I think. It's a goal. Oh no. Oh lord. Room for a small one. Oh, I messed that up. Well, that works. That doesn't work. Oh. Oh, literally. All 5 of them went past me in one corner. Yep. No. No, the Clio. Damn it. Nearly. Well, it still helped the money situation, hasn't it? Still 5 grand for second place. 25 grand in the pot then. Let's give it a save and we'll see what we can do. So realistically, we know that our little Integra has the handling capability. We just need more power. And the first place to get that is by adding an exhaust and an air filter to it. So that's 211 horsepower for nearly 5 grand. You can turbocharge it, genuinely. I don't know if I want to. I feel like I'd have to do the brakes as well then. For 13 grand, we can stage 2 it and give it 329 horsepower. Stuff it. We're going to do it. 329 horsepower. It's a simple mod that just gets on with it and does what we want it to do. We've still got 7 grand. I know it's not a lot. Can't put a different intercooler on it, which seems a bit silly considering we've just turboed the thing. Suspension-wise, it's quite a bit of money still, so I think it's just going to be as simple as that. We're going to just do that and go straight for the US Nationals. This 394 horsepower race. The time has come. I'm almost nervous. I'm expecting horrendous turbo lag and wheel spin. It goes. Doesn't stop. Doesn't stop. Look at that though. Oh my god, you just plant your foot and it just turns. It's got that much power on the front, it just drags the front in, look. That's fantastic. Right, now we can stick with these boys. We may not be very good on the brakes, so I'm scared of going through the corkscrew, but yeah, we can out drag even Mustangs in this, so little turbo Integra. I didn't even turn then, I just hit the brakes and flicked it left. Oh. Yeah, this thing's got some prod now. However, because of the catch-up on this game, the natural sort of catch-up and rubber banding that it does, that Shelby Series 1 is ridiculously fast, or at least it would be if it went in a straight line. Excuse me. Argy-bargy. Down the inside. Boink! Whoa, whoa. Yeah, this thing is fast now. However, like I said, it doesn't stop. Bollocks. Come on. Little Teg. It did us a good job in the last episode. Oh, listen to that. The Mustang was backing off. Yeah, that's it. You drive off the road. Whoa. Pretty sure they did that in the last episode as well. Let's throw it up the inside. Side by side with the Shelby. We're just going to bounce off him. No, that's a bit mean. I don't want to do that. I don't want to win these races by just smacking the AI out of the way. It's easy to do that on Gran Turismo. And use the walls as bouncing pads as well. Off the limmy on the way in. Oh, no. Keep it pinned. Use the wall as a bouncing pad. I said I was just about to not do that. We just need a good exit out of the corkscrew. And for those Mustangs to go away. And we'll be fine. Oh, God, we were in the air. Yep, it's a mess. It's a mess. He's around. Oh, God. I didn't do anything. Not guilty, Your Honour. He was losing it. I just helped him get back. Pointing the right way. Oh, no. No, 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 not now. We came so close to losing a race here earlier. I don't want to do it again. I say earlier, last episode, foot down. Oh, my God. It's on throttle oversteer from an Integra. But it's done it on the first attempt. Get in. The little powerful Teggy does the job. Well, mission accomplished already in this episode. We've completed the US Nationals. We don't get a car or any sort of prize for it, but what we do have is a ridiculously fast Integra. That does mean we have completed the US Nationals and the Japanese Nationals, doubling our pot to 14 grand. Question is, where do we go next? Unfortunately, based on this graphic, there's only one option based on what we've been doing. There's only 2 races, though, in the French Nationals. Tahiti Road for both of them, 246 horsepower and 295 horsepower. So what we need to do is go and see what is on offer in France. By doing that, I believe we go to North City. Probably wrong. That's clearly Germany and the UK. I was looking at the manufacturers when, to be honest, if you look at the graphic again, there's clearly a massive Union Jack and German flag up there. So maybe I should pay more attention to that. Here we go. This is where all of the fun happens. Oh, especially here. Let's have a look what Peugeot have got on offer. Now, they don't have any... Okay. You know what? I was expecting dreary nonsense, but... that I can mess with. A little 106 Rally. I didn't know that was in the game. That's fantastic. 102 horsepower, though. That's just not enough for what we're after. You want something like this. 406 V6 Coupe, especially in that yellow. Luxor yellow. 194 horsepower, though, from a 3-litre V6 in this day and age would be very, very poor. But for 42 grand, that just doesn't do the job, I'm afraid. Going over to Citroën. I'm still... Oh, actually... Yeah... You know what? This game's thrown me a few surprises here. A little 1.6 VTS Saxo. Look at that. Oh, what a little wagon. Oh, I'm in love with it. What a fantastic thing. But 21 grand for a Saxo. I don't think anyone's ever paid that for a Saxo. Well, Venturi sounds Italian, is French. And to be honest, we're not going to be able to afford any of these. But you still have to look at them, don't you? Because that... is a really cool car. As the game describes it, it's France's answer to Ferrari, and, well, that does look like a bit of an F40 built on an MR2, doesn't it? You know when people get the body kits? You know what I mean. And to be honest, that race car looks the absolute tits, doesn't it? That is cool. Really cool. Well, the only other thing we can look at is Renault, and there's no used cars in these bits. It's only in the Japanese brands that you get the used cars, so it doesn't look like we're able to get what we want. It's a bit dreary, isn't it? Again, we might have to get quite a bit of money saved up. Oh my god! Since when was that in the game? Now, if you've never heard of this... insane. Absolutely insane. I've seen this thing at the Goodwood Festival of Speed as well. It's amazing. Absolutely amazing. I did not know this was in the game. I think that's going to have to be one of our aims to get that further down the line.
2 hours later.
So, after a bit of an assessment, let's say, I've decided that I don't want to keep bankrupting myself to get a new car for each of these series. I know I said earlier that we were going to do it all properly and get the right type of car for that series and so on. But we are just going to keep bankrupting ourselves and going around in a bit of a loop. Now, I don't want that to get boring for you. So what we're going to do is whack out the RX-7 again. Easily the best sounding car we've got. It might actually be too much power for the first French Nationals race. It is. So what we'll do is sod that off and do the second one. We do have the ability to take parts off the car, but right now, I just want to get this done. Just want to get the money. Because the French cars, you know, as mentioned, you don't get the second-hand cars like you do in the Japanese markets. So we need to just get on with beating these, because at the end of the day, I don't want to linger around French cars too much. There's the Laguna in front. Change up a gear, flipping out. God, I forgot how good this thing sounded. And we're back on Tahiti Road again, which is nice. We haven't done this since pretty much the very start of the game. Excuse me, Laguna. It's doing a Plato. Eds! This thing is very fast. And very nice to drive as well, because it's front engine, rear wheel drive. Wow. Well, I messed that up. Hello. Whoa. They suddenly closed up very quickly then. You could hear it. Now, I don't want all the races to be like this. You know, I'm not going to turn up to a race where you can have 295 horsepower and turn up with a 294 horsepower car that's lightweight and everything. We're given the chance, that is. But right now, with these French national races, and I think maybe the Italian nationals as well, we might just have to just go past them. We might just have to crack on and use a car that isn't French, unfortunately. Maybe further down the line we can come and revisit it, make sure that we at least complete it in a French car when we've got a bit more money. But until that point, we just need to get on with it and take some easy claps. Up to 19 grand. And it's time to now think of what we can do for this first one, because we've got an Integra that's got way too much power, an MX-5 that's got nowhere near enough power, and an RX-7 that's just got a little tinsy bit too much. I think for the fun of it, considering it's the only car that's under the power band, we're going to take out our 129 horsepower Miata, and we're going to see what we can do. Because why not? It's a bit of fun. We've got nearly 19 grand. I don't want to just keep throwing money at cars to sort of bump them up a bit to standard. So we've got about half of the power that this race allows. This should be an adventure in itself. Now there's a big bright yellow Megane. There's a 206 and a Clio. And again, I'm a Japanese imposter amongst these French mobiles. Please, rubber banding lords, save me. Wow, there is a stark difference to the speed in which we did this in the RX-7. However, the rubber banding is really helping us at the minute. There is a 106 Rally though, and that is really cool. I might have to buy one of them further down the line. I am going to start making a list of cars that we just want to own, just for the sake of it. I say we, me. Cars that I want to own in this game. One of which is a 106 Rally. Another one is, depending on the Italian National Horsepower Band, another one could be the car that we get in the next episode, but we'll have to see what we can do to it. Come on, little MX-5, you can do it. Change up. This is all about the driver now. This is not about power. Little 106 Rally jiggling its wibbly bits. Again, much like the last episode, my thumb's killing from pressing the throttle so hard. You do genuinely tell yourself that pressing it harder makes the car go better. Yeah, we're all right here. We're all right. We're going to complete the French Nationals in Japanese cars. But still, I think for our progression, that needed doing. So apologies for anyone else that has OCD that has been harmed by that, because mine has, admittedly. But there we go. French Nationals complete. And next off, we're going to be moving on to, I believe, the German Nationals is going to be the next series. We'll check that before we finish up the episode. The MX-5 takes the W and 4 grand. They are going to save. No, it's the UK Nationals next. So we'll have to try and get a car from good old Blighty for that and see what we can do there. That should be good fun. We're then going to go over to the Italian Nationals and then finish the German Nationals. So that should be in a couple more episodes, I imagine. But still, thank you very much for watching this one. It's been a bit of fun wiping out the French series. Just like I say, we just couldn't get the money together that quickly without doing a lot of grinding here. So I appreciate your patience with that. But next time round, UK Nationals for us. As for now, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.